I have a question in the chat, Don.
Okay.
And Shanda Hardy was asking, when you send in an extra payment, do you have to tell the lender to allocate that payment to principal and not interest?
Here we go. Listen, when you borrow money, you're borrowing what's called the principal. All right. You borrow that. And when your payment agreement says that you have to let the note holder know in writing that you are making a prepayment, that's true. But listen to this. If you are escrowing your taxes and insurance, meaning you're adding your taxes and insurance to your payment, all right? And if you're paying PMI, that would be added to the payment, okay? And then they put that in an escrow account. The reason why you have to tell them that you want this applied to principal, and that's the only way it can be applied, folks. It can only be applied to principal. And then when you do that, you don't pay interest on that amount of money. So if you tell them, I want this applied to principal, then they won't put it in your escrow account. Those are the only two places. It can either go to principal or it could go to your escrow account. If you are not escrowing, if you don't have an escrow account, some people pay these things on their own, their taxes and insurance on their own. So if you don't have an escrow account, the only place that money can go to is to principal. The money cannot go to interest. All right, let me explain this to you. When you make a full payment to your mortgage, anytime you've made the full payment to the mortgage and your full payment is done, any extra money, even if it's a penny, a dime, or a nickel, any extra money goes to the principal. And that's what it is. Now, what we don't know is what happens when we pay principal. What happens when we pay principal? We know we're saving time. We know we're saving interest. We just don't know how much. And that's what we get into in the P.I.L.L method, teaching people how much we're actually saving with small amounts of money. I hope that answers that question. And if you need some more insight on it, please come to the stage and then we'll tap into that a little bit more.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.